Hi friends, it's Jody here with Squiggly Doodles. Today we're gonna doodle an apple. So let's go get doodling. And if you like this video, subscribe! Today we're going to draw a really fun apple. Here is a Sharpie that I'm going to use. If you use one too, just put an extra piece of paper underneath. And let's go ahead and get started. If I ever go too fast, just press pause. Let's get started. So an apple kind of reminds me of the heart shape. So what we're going to do is right in the middle of the top of our paper, I'm going to draw a line going up and around and come down, and then I'm going to stop. So it's kind of like a heart. And then on this side, we're going to actually now draw our stem before we do the rest, because there's also a leaf that comes before in front of the apple. You'll see in a minute. So right here towards the bottom middle, we're just going to draw a little half a line. It's like the indentation of where the stem's coming out. And we're going to draw from there a big line going up, just like this. Right here, make like a line, and then carry that down, and you're going to get closer as you go down, just like that. And then you could go ahead and make that line start to go up. That was down at the bottom of the apple. All right, so now we're going to draw a leaf shape here. And there's different ways you can do a leaf. Today I'm just going to draw kind of like an oval shape for my leaf. It's going to come from the bottom of the stem. It's going to go, it's kind of curved and it goes out. And then I'm going to curve on the opposite way and come back. So you'll see. So this way it curves this way. This curve's going to go this way. That sounds confusing. Here we go. If you just watch. So from this top, go down, come out, and then go back in. And there is our leaf. And we can draw a line in the middle of our leaf and a couple more lines. That just makes it look 3D. All right, let's get started back on our apple. So from here, this line is going behind the leaf and the stem, but it's going to start curving around just like this side did. It's going to curve this way. So we're going to take this line, pick up your pen or whatever you're drawing with, and go back. And then same thing here. So if you pretend that you're drawing, you're going up and over like that. And then you can come on down there. Now once we get towards the bottom, apples aren't completely flat. You could make yours, but mine's gonna go up just a little bit. So it's gonna go down, come up, and go back down. And there is our apple shape. Now my apple's gonna have a face. So I'm gonna draw 2 little eyes, one on this side and one way over here. And I love to draw 2 circles inside the eye and then color the rest black. And that just shows light is reflecting the eye. And there's my little apple eye. And we could even do a little mark for eyebrows. And then here we're gonna make the apple's mouth. I'm not gonna do a nose, just a mouth. I'm gonna draw 1 line going up and the letter U coming down, and then 2 little lines on each side to show the apple's cheeks. And if you wanted, you can add some little details, like little circles here to show cheeks, or big circles on each side. Just a fun detail. Let's go ahead and color our apple. And when I color it, I'm gonna add a little bit of shadow on this side and to the bottom. And you'll see when I do that. So I'm gonna color my apple with red crayon today. I'm gonna use a little bit of pink, and I have different kinds of crayons. And then this crayon too. And then I'm gonna need 2 different colors for my green and brown for the stem. So let's get started. So as you see, as I color, I turn my paper all different ways, and sometimes my hand even hurts. But I have a couple ideas. You can always stop and go back and color. But something that I'm gonna do is I colored this part light, I left this dark for the shadow. I'm gonna add some detail to my apple. I like to turn my paper sideways sometimes. So I'm gonna take a crayon and I'm just gonna make lines going down like this with my one crayon. And sometimes they can match, it's okay if they don't. But the great thing is you can use the crayon and go all the way through, except for the eyes. You don't want to go through, or the cheeks, but you can go through that middle part of the apple. And I'm just gonna draw lines going down. So sometimes I love coloring really dark like this, or coloring hard is another way you could say it. But it can really hurt your hand and you might end up breaking your crayon. That happens to me a lot. But adding detail like this is a great way that you can make your picture creative, but also it will help with coloring, so you don't have to color as hard all the time. I really like it. So I'm gonna keep doing that, and the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw lines going the other way, so you can watch. I'm just kind of coloring lightly over the rest of my apple. I really like that we added this detail today. It just really made our apple look cool. I hope you had a lot of fun, and don't forget to subscribe.
Great job! Squiggly Doodles!
Thank you for watching today. I hope you had a lot of fun. And if you did, follow us, like us, and subscribe to our Instagram, our YouTube channel, Facebook page, and website.